Unbearable.
Hello and welcome.
This is bullshit!
Under the table.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I did the countdown
for us.
Guilty's ass just hit. I don't even think she's fully sitting.
Wait, when did you get up? I didn't even see you get up.
I think we're learning that Guilty is low-key a ninja.
No. Apparently not. Vindica says, I watched Guilty sit down. That doesn't count. You
Nice,
were late.
nice.
You were
no, she was
Lies.
in
Lies.
Okay,
Absolute
look.
bullshit. Vindica Sean, a known liar.
Look, at least Guilty was in the frame. That's where I'm at right now.
Is the bar so low?
Yes.
You can't concede. Keith, if you're not going to have standards anywhere else in your life, at least here.
This is the last bastion of my standards. And welcome under the table.
As in you still have them here? They were breached?
This is
The bastion was breached?
the bastion has been breached. This is an indie TTRPG actual play stream.
I can't work like this.
And tonight we're playing a Fistful of Darkness, which is a hack of Blades in the Dark. I am your host and GM for tonight, Keith. And with me are some of my very best friends. Let's start with John. Please tell us about yourself and your character, Baxter.
Hi, I'm John, and I play Baxter, who is, currently having his first, real engagement with a boy, and it's cute, and he carries him everywhere, and they're attached to the hip, and he's going to drag him into a dangerous battle as a fifth date. I think that's appropriate.
Nice.
Classic fifth date activity.
You gotta save the world together.
Liv, please tell us about yourself and your character, Josephine.
I'm Liv. I'm renegotiating my contract, so just so everybody's aware of that. I'm Liv. I use she, they pronouns. I will be playing Josephine, who uses she, her pronouns. I realize it's been a minute since I brought that up, and my book is cracking. Anyway, yeah, Josephine is. We're worried. We're stressed. I'm worried. I'm stressed.
Why? What's wrong? Everything seems fine.
I'm gonna knock you out the next time I see you.
Yes.
Guilty, please tell us about yourself and your character, Tallulah. Also, can you please confirm that you're actually not an animated GIF?
Sean, spreading cruel rumors, telling my secrets. Anyway, hello, I'm Guilty Cosplay. Here live in the flesh, Phoenix, Arizona. Only 93 degrees out right now, actually.
So hard.
But pleased to be back under the table. I play Tallulah Sparrow, twin of Jeremiah, the two oldest of this generation Sparrow bunch. Retired gunslinger and on a mission to revive my deceased husbands by any means necessary.
Amen. We love a woman with a goal. And finally, last but not least, Alex, please tell us about yourself and your character, Nico.
Hello everyone, I'm Alex. I'm getting the laughs out now because it's all downhill from here. I play Nico. He's the local Uncle Joey, except he's not played by a guy who's pretty creepy, at least as far as I know. I don't think I'm creepy. You know, just hanging out, getting fed, getting bread, and trying to herd, that's the H word, herd these cats known as the Sparrow family.
Good luck to you. Also, thank you to Rev3 Dude for your 11 months of subscription. Ooh, and Anna Valena for your 9 months of subscription. Thank you guys
With
so
the
much.
Prime sub.
Yes.
Yes.
Can I do a Prime shill real quick?
Do it.
All right, everybody,
Oh.
listen up. If you're not already subscribed and you have Amazon Prime, be sure to click that subscribe button, because if you haven't connected your Amazon account, you should. It gives you 1 free subscription every month. That's wasting $5 of Jeff Bezos' money that you could do. So, I mean, go ahead and click that subscribe button, and if you have a free Prime sub, consider using it on Total Party Chill. It's literally free, / you're already paying for it.
But
Thank you
it
so
doesn't
much,
auto
Alex.
renew. So thank you for remembering to re-up your Prime sub. It really means a difference to us. And we thank you.
Right.
And heck Twitch for not giving you the option to put that shit on automatic.
Right.
That is
right.
very odd.
It's
Also,
almost like they don't want us to make money.
Well,
also,
let's go
really
ahead.
quick before we get into head into this mess, Happy Pride! I realized we didn't say it last week. Happy Pride! Also, happy
Pride.
belated Juneteenth. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Happy
Juneteenth observed.
celebrated Juneteenth. Yes.
Mhm.
What Guilty said.
Yes, today we are observing it. Also, if you're a Black queer father, I hope you had the proudest, blackest Father's Day yesterday. Because, man, oh man, was that a nice little combination. The grilling, I'm sure, was excellent.
Damn.
Fucking love that. Also,
love
don't
intersectionality.
worry. We haven't actually kicked out Tim for Pride.
He did step back though. He was like, "Let me gracefully uplift queer voices."
That is what it looks like, isn't it? That's what it looks like. Damn. I didn't think about that.
He'll be back next week unless you give us 500 bits right now.
Unless he makes more plans that he forgets to tell us about.
Wait, Are you proposing like the opposite of a ransom? If they pay us more money, we'll
No.
keep
No,
Tim.
we can't do that.
No, Tim is a
Part
core
of pride
member
and
of this
allyship.
crew.
We
How
love
dare
and
you.
value Tim. 1,000 bits.
Only 1,000. He's worth more than $10.
Amen.
Alex, white queer man, is willing to match your 1,000 bits right
I'm
here,
an
right
Arab
now.
queer man. How dare you?
That's so
Excuse
true.
me, excuse me.
Oh my god.
Alex and his sugar daddy, a white queer man.
I resent that too. I have my own
resent
job.
this statement.
Kept white queer man Alex will be provided.
I can't.
I heart
We'll just find
you.
we'll just find
JK.
another queer man named Alex who is white, and we'll make him.
Yeah.
We'll make him get off the show.
We'll just wander around the parade. I'm sure you're gonna find one.
Exactly. Damn, we really did kick Tim out.
I did
We're like,
not notice that.
No
Damn it.
heteros.
Well, there's still the chance for next week, but
Yes, this was definitely
True.
unintentional. We
so next week's a break, right?
Last week was intentional though.
well, it's happened. It's happened at this point. So.
He was in the straightest city in America, Boston.
Oh, yeah.
We have to socially
Yeah.
quarantine him. We have to bring him back.
Yeah. This is his
Slow
second
roll
week
him back into the channel so he doesn't
Exactly.
affect us with that hetero.
with his Bastonian.
What? No.
So,
I let you say Bastion oddly. I'm not gonna let you say Boston like that.
Yeah, you say Bastion as Bastion and Boston as Bastion.
Okay. We're done picking on each other.
Are we? I thought that was like the
We're
majority
never-
of the show.
It's half-
Seeing as how nobody picked on me or said anything about me, we're done. Keith, start the show.
The stream just started, babe. So good luck. So as a
On
little
Juneteenth
recap,
observed in Pride Month.
The Sparrow family was asked by the Midnight Symposium to talk to their very close friends, the Cortlands and the Wilds, because the symposium uncovered information that the other two families might be harboring some illegal mimics. And to that end, the Sparrows held a little dinner party at the house of the Cortlands and the Wilds to kind of suss out the vibe, to see if they could find some sort of evidence of these mimics. There was a lot of drinking, a lot of random sex in some parents' rooms. People were talking about, how light magic can let you see the future and the past, etc., etc. And during this party, both Tallulah and Nico were able to find that Lytton Cortland was acting a little strangely. He snuck out of the party early, and Tallulah followed behind him very stealthily, while Nico, Baxter, and Josephine rounded everyone up to follow them. And Lytton led them to the Cortland and Wilds business called the Square Dance Square, where he uncovered a secret stairway down into a bunch of tunnels that ran underground in the city. And that was where he was keeping his little collection of mimics in an acid pit full of their digestive juices. So as Tallulah kind of knocked him to the ground and pinned him, Baxter went to grab some help from a mage called Riley Crane, who apparently has a thing for Miss Josephine Emerson. But their entire group and Liam, who is Baxter's boyfriend, found Tallulah pinning Lytton Cortland down as the mimic acid finally ate its way into the machinery that allowed the walking city to keep moving, shutting it down, making the walking city go still for the first time ever in its existence. And that happened just as an air raid siren sounded, which means, which is a warning to everyone in the city, because a scale from the Eclipse serpent that is eating the sun is about to strike their walking city. So it's just gonna be a chill stream tonight, you guys.
And really quick, not mid-season finale.
No, absolutely not.
Just super chill vibes, by the way. Like no,
So chill.
like low stakes. Like you could ignore
Like
this episode
there's
entirely.
nothing wrong happening. Everything's fine.
Yeah, like honestly, dude, like you can just get home. Like we can just skip past this episode.
Yeah.
Super chill. Where's this coming from? I don't know. What the fuck is happening?
So Tallulah, you
I
have...
think we're trying to dissociate so we don't have to do it.
That's what it sounds like. Yeah,
If we
that's what it
stall
sounds
for
like.
long enough, we don't have to do the episode.
3 hours
Nope.
later.
Head empty, fists ready.
Yeah, Tallulah, you're just gonna start
Dumb
wailing.
motherfucker.
I don't know how you're going to fight a scale.
You know what? I don't either, but it's not going to stop me.
I mean,
I would like to roll brawl to punch Lytton in the face.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, how am I in the Cantor game? What the fuck happened? Oh, I
like,
followed the
where am
link in
I?
the calendar.
Oh, I need to change that link. Oops.
How have we only just now figured this out?
Oh my gosh. Anyway,
We're all so pretty.
what is
Period.
my position, Keith?
This is Desperate Standard.
I have faith. Let's fucking go.
You got a 4. Nice.
Mixed success.
Mixed success. And to be clear, you're hitting Lytton, right?
Yeah. So when we ended last session, I had Lytton like pinned to the ground.
Yes, that is correct.
I would
Okay.
like to
Go ahead.
lights out Lytton.
Yeah, you're just like wailing on his face. All right, so yeah, you do that much damage to Mr. Cortland,
Okay.
but because it is a desperate roll, let's see, this is gonna be
Mark that HP though.
I'm going to fill this in. Ooh.
You know that you already have. Wait, Keith. Wait, I
Yes,
think you're. I know it's been a really busy week. We already have clocks. We already have catastrophe clocks. We have 2 actually.
Oh,
I
those
don't
are
think-
done. Those have filled up already. Yeah.
They completed.
Yeah.
That was the leg in the scale.
Yeah.
But I don't think you're. I'm trying to help you.
Okay. Yeah. What are you trying to say? I'm sorry. I think I misunderstood what you were saying.
No, just don't give us another clock, please.
You have enough
thought you
timepieces.
I
It's
mean,
enough slices.
Tallulah can try to resist if you like.
I have
I
no
think
grit,
it's on purpose.
actually.
That's fair.
Like if I take one more grit, I'll be getting another stigma, a second stigma.
That's
And
fair.
I have been
Yeah.
informed
Second.
by my family that it's maybe not good to be both shamed and cursed.
Something else. Okay, that's fair.
So
Yeah. Okay.
I won't resist, thank you.
I mean, it's only one pie slice. You guys are fine.
Danger.
You're right. It's
One
only
of six because.
As the alarms start blaring, I think that Miss Riley Crane says, "All right, I can try to get the city running again, but you guys are going to have to figure out a way to stop the acid from kind of like flowing in behind me while I repair the walking part of this city. So once you guys like do that, I can get to work."
Josie, does acid eat through glass?
I mean, acid eats through everything, but I could try my best. I don't think maybe that could work.
You don't think you can manipulate borax, do you?
No.
If you infuse glass with borax, acid can't eat through it because it's too basic. I know this because I tried to play with that mimic acid. Lost a lot of glasses.
Okay. Do you have some?
Sure can. And I think Baxter digs through, and I pull out. Let's call this crafting tools. Yes.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I got my borax, which I think is something Josephine has never used in magic before, but she's gonna do it. Oh, I guess also with my extra special glass magic now, but it's fine. Can't be too sorry. I can't be too,
Careful. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Josephine, what are you rolling here as you're trying to like
Yeah. I think Josephine. I think what Josephine is gonna do, because I'm like not just manipulating glass this time, like I'm trying to make glass. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour out all this borax. I always have arcane ingredients on me, so I'm going to start taking out like just like this massive pouch of sand. And I'm gonna like pour that around and then like in the borax. And then I'm going to take my glass rod, fully extend it, and start carving out the runes to just make like the most basic runes to make glass. I mean, I'm not doing anything fancy. I am making a giant sheet of glass.
Yeah.
But
that makes sense. Yeah. To kind of like plug up the whole.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What skill are you using?
You know I'm gonna be using that attune.
Okay. Desperate Standard. Also, thank you to Duke Fleeg and your 27 months of subscription.
Woohoo! Okay, I'm going to use.
Can I help?
If you want, I do get a free push with glass.
I have a good amount of grit left.
Okay.
So I'm fine giving you one of them for help.
I will say I think that the borax from Baxter counts as a help.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's totally fine. Okay, yeah. So I will move it from desperate to risky. Because, okay, is it if we fail a roll, the clock gets forward, or if we fail a desperate roll specifically?
That depends.
He said because it's a desperate roll.
Okay.
Yeah, and I partially succeeded, so
Yeah.
I partially failed mine, and it filled in 1/6.
Okay, yeah, then I'm definitely making it risky, standard, with one help.
Are you pushing yourself?
I already
And-
have a push.
And or would you like a bargain?
No and no. Well,
It never hurts to hear the bargain. Well, nothing bad can happen from listening.
you're toxic. And I love
Literally
you.
the devil.
What's your bargain? Let me hear the terms.
My bargain is you can put it up to controlled, but some of Litton's friends show up.
Absolutely not.
Explicit bargain.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We are this is too much to handle. I have to deal with a giant fucking scale falling to the earth. I don't need like college-aged fuckboys getting in my fucking way. I'm not doing this. Yeah, so we're gonna go controlled. No, we're gonna do risky, standard, my free +1, gonna throw in an extra die into the pot.
Good luck.
Oh, thank God. That's a 6.
Nice. Yeah, tell me, what does this look like? You gather all these like all this sand and the borax together, and you start like casting your spell over it. What does it look like?
I mean, so okay, really quick. Am I stopping up a hole or am I like building a wall? I
Both.
Like, got those parts confused. Yeah. I mean, I think it's like honestly pretty fucking basic magic. Like I feel like this is glass magic 101. So yeah, everything starts to congeal together. And I do think it takes a little bit longer than she's used to, but she's chalking it up to this new element. But it's not like she's never made glass with other elements before. I think like a lot of glass mages are artisans after all, so like she has experience with that. But yeah, it just kind of like all coalesces together, and then I think like flows out in this. Usually when you're making glass, it is like it's almost like a lava, like a magma, so it's like red and hot and everything. But I feel like when mages are making glass, it actually shines with this like, it's still liquidy, it's still got that like run to it, but instead of being red hot, I think it's like platinum white, like silvery.
Ooh,
and
nice.
kind of glows as it like spreads out and then solidifies. And I think the glass is kind of opaque. It's not the usual like crystal clear glass that Josephine makes, because she's mixed the borax in, and we're also not going for style, we're going for function right now.
Right. And I think because it's a 6, like you're able to form the glass in a way so that it like pushes the acid out of the crevice that it's like seeping into, so that Riley Crane can just like she starts with a like kind of like a run as you form this glass, and then like at the last moment she like jumps through like the very like last opening in your glass right before it's sealed up. And yeah, she's in, and she will be working behind the scenes to fix the walking city. So congrats.
So she's in like a little like glass bubble now.
Yeah.
Okay, and so we can't easily interact with her.
No. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you brought her along, Baxter. Good on you.
I mean, that was the only thing to do. Should we stop? Try to do anything in case we can't get the city moving, or
Got a plan?
no, not really.
Got a big umbrella that could maybe stop something?
Yeah, that's our biggest worry right now.
You know, part of me wonders. This is a pretty big operation here you got going on, and I think he looks at Lytton. You know, you didn't have anyone else working on this with you, did you?
Lytton spits out a broken tooth that Tallulah like loosened, and he says, "Go fuck yourself."
You know what? No, I fully pull out my gun. Josephine doesn't really use her gun that often. I fully pull out my pistol, fucking cock it, and just point it at this kid. If you think she's scary, you have not messed with me, and you don't want to mess with me. So listen here, you little shit. I have been doing way too much, and there are too many people in this town with secrets in their goddamn basement. So I need you to come clean and tell me everything, because you have fucked us up so badly, and then we're not even talking about the scale. So you can either die by my hand, or you can rot in hell. I mean, you're probably gonna rot in hell anyway, because we're all gonna fucking die. She like throws her gun and just starts pacing back and forth, because I do actually think she's realizing, like, doing the math in her head, there is nothing that Josephine can physically do to fix this situation. So I think you're gonna see her spiral. I think like, she's just fully like walking back and forth, just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
So Josephine is spiraling. Yeah,
I think
Baxter.
Baxter walks up behind Josephine and just sets a hand on her shoulder and says, "Don't worry, I got it." And I think he walks over to Lytton and starts on, you know, I know this is a stressful situation. You know, something's been going on clearly. You got a lot going on, and I think he wants to start to read Lytton for clues about who he's been working with, like try to get him to trip up by just talking to him.
Okay. Read. Okay, this is Desperate Standard then.
Desperate Standard.
Actually, Desperate Great. If this is your tactic, it's Desperate Great. Also, Josephine, if you like, we can count your kind of like you pulling your gun as a help, if you want.
Yes, definitely. I do think she goes and picks it up, because you should just throw like firearms. Yeah.
I'm gonna upgrade it to risky and add a die then.
Okay.
So risky standard,
Risky great.
or I'm sorry, risky great.
Risky Great.
Are you pushing yourself?
Yes.
Okay.
Good luck.
Bonus die. Good lord. Oh, that is an ugly roll. 3. I have a 3.
You have a 3, which means we can do this.
So I am going to resist once I know what my consequences are.
Okay, so part of your consequences is that you, for some reason, like you have this feeling like the impending doom over the city is just a little bit closer. But also, Lynn just starts ranting. And it's not really about anything. It's kind of more about like his lot in life. Kind of like, you know, like my entire family, it's shit. Like, why do we even need to be like tied with the wilds anyway? Like, we were such a good, you know, music family, but like, what even is music? Are we like the jesters of this world? Like, are we just like doing something for everyone to like point and laugh at, etc.? And it's just like so convoluted and kind of like self-hating almost. And it's just like so full of like misery and like this really like dark vibe that you, Baxter, you can take the level 1 harm unnerved. So you can resist one of these.
He talked so much that he damaged a person.
Yeah.
Literally.
Psychic damage.
So should I interpret the guillotine falling clock as time wasted while that we're listening to this?
Yes, because that is basically the scales getting closer to impact.
So I think what Baxter is going to do is, as soon as he becomes a little unnerved and starts like getting a little antsy kind of towards the beginning, he's going to walk over and he's just going to knock him out. I think Baxter is going to just bang him right on the back of the head with something hard he's got in his bag and just be like, all right, I'm done. I'm done listening to you do this.
Yeah, pull it out of your bag. What is it?
So I'm going to call that, let's say I have a pistol.
Okay.
And
You're gonna pistol whip this dude?
I'm
Hell
pistol
yeah.
whip the back of this guy, yeah.
Yeah, I think that this is a prowess defense roll.
Okay, let's do this. I can't push myself for anything, can I?
No, no. Also, a thank you to Kiwi Sanctuary and your 26 months of subscription.
I have a 4.
A 4. Okay, so take 2 grit damage. And yeah, let's turn back that clock. If I could turn back time.
Oh man, I hadn't even thought of that yet. Oh, what a
Stop
good
it.
idea.
You haven't.
Nope.
Absolutely
You know what?
not.
You know what?
No, 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 no.
Yes,
Baxter,
Someone-
you know what I said.
Someone mute him. Someone mute him.
do it.
No, I was just thinking, pulls out his chronomancy book. I got some stuff in here.
Baxter, you're still grounded.
I'll give it to Miss Josephine.
Yeah, like she could do that kind of magic. No,
Okay.
Josephine.
Also, wow, thank
Just
you
sort
so
of his
much.
thing.
Thank you so much to Zach from Texas for 1, 2, 3 for these 5 gift subscriptions. Thank you so much.
That one's just for you.
Okay, so Baxter was about to turn back time.
You know what? I'm not gonna even. Clearly, this is a sore topic. Miss Josephine, why don't you just hold on to this book for me?
Oh wait. What's this?
Sore topic. Baxter, you nearly just lost us.
I'm not. It's not my deal. Just here you go, Miss Josephine. You can hold on to my notes. I can't do nothing without them. I don't have it all memorized yet.
I'm gonna take the notes and I looked at Orton's research.
Uh-huh.
And Orton did they're a very talented, smart wizard. Bit of a nerd, but I like them. Would some of the information I got from Orton help me make sense of Baxter's notes? Like, are there connections happening and synapses snapping that previously weren't?
Are you trying to learn chronomancy?
Swear to God, we don't need 2 of them.
Yes.
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 In that case, yes. Your little talk with Orton will give you a bonus in learning this chronomancy. And also, there is a little nudge in the back of your brain, kind of saying, I can ease your road. I can make this all so easy for you.
Do I have to physically talk aloud to communicate
No.
with this voice? Okay.
No.
So I'm going to think back at it. I don't need to learn, and I almost don't wanna. I just need more time. I just need to slow this down.
I can give you that.
Is there anything you can do about this scale? Can you stop it?
I cannot affect my sister's will.
Wait, sorry, I'm fucking freaking out. Your sister? Is the snake your sister?
How would it respond? I think that it says, you're clever enough to figure it out.
Fuck up.
What I want to know is what you're willing to do for a little bit of time.
I just want just want to save Terrapin Sculch. I know that, a lot of people here think I'm this uppity little bitch from Vermont, but I care about this place and I care about my family, and I just want to help. And I'll if you can really help me slow time down so that we can do something about the scale. Yeah.
It is time. And I think that we see the patches of silver skin behind Josephine's ears spread up to her scalp. And her hair, which was already white, takes on kind of this floating kind of aspect. So they kind of look like jellyfish tendrils floating in water, but they're flowing up from her hair.
Oh my god, I'm getting like the Air Genasi Super Saiyan treatment.
You are, yeah.
Yeah, so you just see like Josie's, like the curls of her pigtails are just like.
And I think, Josephine, the thing that you gain from this is whenever you use time magic to slow anything down, you can get a free push.
Let me just add this to my notes. Free push to slow time down. Magic. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I am going to cast it. I am going to do it. So you see as as Tallulah and Baxter are beating the shit out of a man, you just see Josephine fully dissociating, like full like a very this is not fun, but like a very real thing that happens to me when I get like really bad anxiety is I'll just like stand like this and just stare off for miles. So I think like Josephine is just doing that, and then all of a sudden she like throws her hat off, starts digging through her bag, and starts laying out all of these notes, and is trying to draw and write and do, because like a huge part of magic here is like you have to physically enact it. So she's trying to physically and figure out how she would physically enact a time slowing spell. She's creating magic that she has never done before. Let's go.
And
I think
She doesn't answer you.
Your hair is a little. I don't think you should maybe be putting all your stuff out. Like on the.
Come on over here. I need your help.
She's.
I think y'all got this.
No. We need another hand. Come on over here.
Nah, I'm just gonna see what happens.
Miss Josephine's got my notes. She doesn't need your help. She got it.
Mm-hmm. You're still grounded.
Exactly.
I think as you're doing this, Josephine, the camera kind of like tilts up, so it's like looking down over you, and we see the notes have like separated into 12 piles, situated at the different points on a clock.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I think like she is using these time runes to essentially make a clock.
Nice.
Okay.
What are you rolling?
I'm gonna roll a tune.
That makes sense.
And I get a free push. What are my positions?
This is Desperate Great.
I'd like to offer a help. Via
You did give me the
foresight.
notes.
You did.
Oh. Yeah.
So.
Can you read that ability again?
Yes, 2 times per run, you can assist a teammate without paying grit. When you run out of grit, instead of suffering a stigma, you may choose to come back with 1 grit left. Either way, tell us how you prepared for this.
So,
Well,
how did you prepare for this? Is this
I
your
think
notes? Yeah, go ahead.
Well, the notes, yes, but I think Baxter's worked with Josephine long enough that he has learned how to share information with Josephine, and so his notes match her structure, and so they're more digestible.
I like that.
that is very, very, very true. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna move this to risky. Obviously keep it great. And I'm gonna use my push my push to give me an extra die. And just because I have this sort of cool image, I think like obviously there is a part of this that is like Josie is being influenced, right? Like, oh my god, I almost said her queen. I guess it is. Her queen is guiding her in this practice. So I think like Josephine is just naturally doing things as they come to her, and without even really thinking about it, realizing it. And I think the last thing that she does, which she has never done before, doesn't know why she's doing this, but this is what her instincts tell her. She fully extends the like glass rod and places it at the center of the clock that she has drawn. So it's sort of like a standing hand of a clock.
Nice.
And if this goes well, I'll describe what that ends up doing. But
Good luck.
motherfucker.
What were you gonna describe, Josephine?
So I think what time is it right now, would you say?
Let's say it's midnight.
Yeah. So I think the glass rod leans towards the midnight, and it kind of wavers back and forth, kind of very obviously wanting to like move forward. No, that stream is very move forward in time towards 1 o'clock. But I think as she's trying to do this spell, it starts like ticking back. Kind of wavering back and forth. She doesn't want to turn back time, she just needs it to slow though, so I think that's kind of why it's wavering. But she also rolled a 3, so I don't think this is fucking happening.
No, it happens. You
God damn it. God damn it.
You feel something like pulling at you, Josephine, and as it's pulling at you, and it's pulling in like a spiritual sense, and as it's playing, like that thing inside your mind like gives it more power, and you can feel like your energy and the energy of this thing start to like meld and kind of like almost become one. There's like the thinnest of membranes between your energy and the energy of this, whatever this voice is. And I think that like from your newly changed hair, just like a flurry of these accursed butterflies just like pour forth, and kind of like wherever they go, things start to like slow down and like stop altogether. And you can see that like as they kind of fill this room, this cavern, you guys are kind of like in a sort of like in a stasis bubble at this point. But that bubble is like completely covered with these accursed butterflies, and everyone in the room sees this. Everyone sees. Go ahead.
Where do the butterflies come from again?
From Josephine's
My
hair.
This is serving full Magica Magica.
Yes.
This is like terrible.
Yeah.
Josie, I know you ain't been hiding those fucking butterflies in your hair, right?
I think she turns to you, but she doesn't say anything.
Okay, this is real cute and all, but we'll deal with this later, I guess.
And as you say that, I think we see like a hand come up from the edge of this acid pit as several mimic men just like emerge and start like staring at all of you kind of balefully.
Okay,
Oh,
sorry.
hell no.
This is a lore question.
Yes, yeah.
What faction of because the monsters are all associated with different queens.
Uh-huh.
3 queens, 3 monsters. We've established this. We have talked about this.
Yeah.
What so mimics, okay, so accursed, oh god.
Are from the White Queen.
Accursed are from the White Queen. Okay, let me actually write this.
Corrupted are from the Black Queen. Which leaves
mimics are the Red Queen. Nico, if you don't get your boys, if you don't get your get your mans.
Just to be clear, the mimics are rising from the acid pit, which is right next to Tallulah and Lytton. Nico, what are you doing?
Ah, shit. I'm gonna pull out Peppa and just go and attack the mimics that are near Tallulah.
Okay, yeah. What skill are you using?
I guess Brawl.
Makes sense.
Well, actually, I could probably do this a little more fun. You said they're coming up right near them, though?
Yeah, they're kind of like coming up over the lip of the acid pit.
Okay, so what's this room look like? We're underground. What do I see? If I look up, what do I see?
It's kind of like a dome-shaped roof ceiling with I don't think there are any like stalactites hanging from it, but it looks fairly new. The stone is pretty like rough still.
So we're in like a spherical room. We have
Yeah.
sort of cliffside with the acid below us.
Acid in the center. There's kind of like around the edges of the cavern, there's kind of like a flat space. And then the center is the pit, which is like a depression.
Okay. Let's see. I truly don't know what I can do here. I think there's a skill that I would have loved to have taken, but I don't have the experience for it. I would like to try to draw the mimics away, actually. Try to
Okay.
sort of draw their attention. I'm gonna throw my deck of cards in sort of like a pattern. Or not like a pattern, like a pathway to sort of like lead to me, so to speak. Because I don't know, they're stupid monsters. What do they know?
Sure. Fair enough.
And with that, create distractions is under disable, so I'm gonna try and roll that.
There you go.
What's my stuff?
A desperate standard.
Lovely.
Would you like to push yourself? Does anyone want help? And or would you like a devil's bargain?
Nah.
Alex is the best of us.
Roll a 5.
Nice. Yeah, you do it. I think one of the mimics is kind of like distracted by these cards, and they just come charging at you. But with a 5, you're able to kind of like dodge around it and lead it away from Tallulah and Lytton. Unfortunately, there is a second mimic man that comes up soon after. Oops, looks like we're gonna have to rearrange some things. Is that? But no, that's incorrect. Yes, that's correct. Okay, cool. But yeah, but the second mimic man is attacked by a bunch of these accursed butterflies. But
I was just gonna ask that.
But then the butterflies start sinking in to the mimic man. and they kind of start merging together
For fuck's sake.
as it falls to the ground, and this creature, which was once made of a bunch of these slug-like creatures, starts like growing teeth, starts growing eyes, and it starts excreting kind of this acidic liquid from its skin.
Josie, if you're gonna get a bunch of new pets, at least keep them under control.
At that, I actually am going to tap in to this queen that is in the back of my head. So, this deal we got working out, am I like a champion or something?
Maybe. We will see.
If I was, is there like a hierarchy? Like, can I tell? Like, if I'm up here and the butterflies are here, is there a chain of command that I could take advantage of, or like?
Laughter. Terrible, horrible, eldritch laughter. Just echoing through your mind.
Okay, damn.
If you want a hierarchy, then you should enforce it.
So if I kill this one, you think like little rumors gonna start and people are gonna, all the butterflies are gonna tell each other that they gotta respect me?
More disgusting, terrible laughter in your mind.
You know, I can't do whatever it is you want me to do if I'm dead.
Then
I'm trying to help
die.
you.
Then die. Tulula, what are you doing?
I have pulled out my pistols at this, and I'm using the special ability Fill the Air with Lead,
Uh-huh.
and I am going to use my last item of my load on special ammunition,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to, what is it? Yeah, suppress, unleash a barrage of rapid fire to suppress the enemy. Attack a group with +1 skill.
Nice.
So I want to hit all of the slug men with teeth.
Okay, makes sense.
Cool. I assume I'm rolling brawl.
With you are using a gun.
Oh wait, sling. Sorry.
Yes. Yeah,
That's
makes
what I
more
meant.
sense. Yeah. So
Position.
yeah, this is desperate standard.
Desperate standard. Okay, is it standard because I'm using the special ability?
Oh, sorry. With the special ability, I think that's great. Desperate great.
Okay. I'll do a desperate great.
But also, you are pushing yourself for this ability, so you already have that push
What?
available. Oh, is that not what it said?
It says expend special ammunition.
Oh, it's the. I mean, got
So
it.
I marked one off of my load, so I'm full up.
Nice. Never
Okay.
mind. I misheard that.
5s.
Nice. Yeah, you're able to do it. You kind of like shoot this this mimic man who has turned from kind of like a bright red into kind of like this gray kind of like dry blood sort of red. But you are able to kind of like shoot it to bits along with the accursed butterflies that were starting to merge with it. But at the same time, Linton is able to kind of like pitch you backwards and throw you off of him as he like gets up he twists around and comes back, pointing a gun at you, Tallulah.
I guess I was kind of straddling him with both hands on my pistols.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I'm not worried.
And as he gets up, he says, I am a messenger of the Red Queen. As her high priest, Deuteronomy commanded me, I will destroy this city.
I'm sorry, what?
So who's next?
You know, we don't really play by the rules of don't shoot the messenger.
I'm starting to think.
And I
ain't
look up at
special
Baxter,
anymore.
who has his pistol out.
I don't know if I've ever actually shot this thing successfully. You know what? I'll give it a shot. And like, clicks it and just aims.
Oh god, I dodge out of the way because I'm right behind him.
Baxter.
I guess I'm slinging.
If you're slinging, this is Desperate Standard.
Whew, this is not a good roll, y'all.
Would
I
you
believe
like-
in you. We believe in you.
Can I help?
How are you helping?
I'm also shooting.
Okay. Okay.
I thought you were gonna be like, you hold my elbow and point me in the right direction.
No,
but-
I'm also gonna shoot and give you credit if we hit.
One of the butterflies lands on the bullet and guides it.
Fucking Bayonetta final boss, final moment.
Yes.
A real bullet with butterfly wings.
I fucking knew it. Baxter, would you like a Devil's Bargain?
I
Or-
would be willing to hear a devil's bargain.
Riley Crane learns more about how the city moves.
Keith knows how to devil's bargain for each and every one of us.
He
I'm-
has John's fucking number.
He could fucking
Okay, but hear me out.
he could trick John into murdering me.
I'm gonna say no.
Joniford. Thank you.
John Antha.
But I am curious what it would have been.
John Lee.
Well, there's only one way to
Wait,
find
no,
out.
John Finney.
Jonthony.
Johniver.
So I'm gonna use the
John Lee
help to
sounds
make
like
it
a real
into.
name.
You know what? So oh, do I use it to make it risky or do I use it to add a die? I have 0 dice at the moment.
You could take
Probably
the
just
Devil's
add 'em,
Bargain.
right?
Why not both? You can take the bargain.
I'm not going to tell you what you should do, but I like more dice.
I think 1 dice is better than 0 dice. So here we go. 4.
Not bad. Yeah. You do it. Let's see, Lytton. But I think that it's Baxter again. Like you said, you don't really have much experience. So you are able to graze Lytton, dealing kind of like 1 damage to him. But he is able to get off a shot on you. So take the level 1 harm winged, as he just like one of his bullets just catches you in the shoulder. But as you go down, I think that Liam kind of just like shoots like this dazzling display of light in his face, so he doesn't like follow up the shot with like a more deadly bullet. So all right, Nico, what are you doing?
Fucking, I don't know, man. Everyone's got magic and guns. All I got is a deck of cards. Shit. I got a mimic chasing me, I think.
You do have a mimic chasing you. That's true.
Call your little red mommy up.
Oh,
Maybe she'll
as
help
if.
you.
She's got her fingers in so many other people.
Listen. Is there one?
Red mommy, please.
Red mom.
Ooh, I know you're paying attention to all my older siblings, but no, fuck her. I am going to fucking Jesus Christ. I guess I gotta start training my brawl. I guess I'm just gonna try to brawl this guy with Peppa. But what I'm
Makes
gonna
sense.
do is,
Yeah.
since we're sort of like, I assume we're sort of running along the edge because they just came out of the edge. I'm gonna try to hit it with like not the sharp side of the sword, but like the wide side, to sort of like baseball bat it back into the pit.
Nice. I like that. This is Desperate Standard.
Yeah, that checks out.
Would you like to push yourself? Does anyone
Yeah.
want to help? Or would you like a devil's bargain?
I suppose I'll be pushing myself because I would like the extra die.
Makes sense.
Here's the thing. I would absolutely help you, but I have one.
I
grid.
understand that I'm the only source. Like my role in the party is the helper, because I normally have
You're-
grit and I can regain grit very easily. I understand that completely.
You're definitely a.
Thanks, Mom.
You're definitely a sport cookie.
Do you have juice boxes too?
Yes, of course I have juice boxes.
Oh,
Ever tell you about the
Nico.
time that
Nico is red mommy. Got it.
Did I ever tell you about the time that there was a pocket check in my school, which is because they have that for cell phone checks, and I had a juice box in my pocket? Anyway,
Nice.
you said Desperate Standard?
Desperate Standard, yeah.
Okay, great. And I'm adding one die with my push. I got a 6, baby.
Nice. Yeah, you do it. You actually hit this Mimic Man so hard. It hits the opposite side of this pit, and all of the different mimics kind of just like come apart and kind of just like float to the top of this acid pit. And I'm also increasing this clock as Riley Crane starts to progress. So as Nico does this, I think even more. Actually, wait. What's his name? Lytton just looks at you all and says, so this struggle is useless.
Isn't he knocked out?
No, he wasn't. He woke back up after Tallulah started just like unleashing
Okay,
lead
valid.
into the air. Yeah. And he says, the Red Queen hungers, and she will have her fill. And he just like turns. He turns his. Oh, do I want to do this?
Probably not.
Do I want to put this on screen? Okay. Really quick. What is it?
Do you want to
content-
mute us and mute yourself?
Sorry.
Do
No.
you want to mute us from stream to like check in?
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, here. I'm just going
We'll
to
be right
mute
back.
us.
We can do a
actually,
break.
it is 8:00. So we'll just take a little break. We're gonna chat behind the screen and
Because safety is important, kids. Always do check-ins.
yeah. We will
And we will-
we'll figure something out.
And we'll start next section with the content warning, because Keith cares about you.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
BRB. Hello and welcome back Under the Table. We are an indie TTRPG actual play stream. And thank you so much to all of my players. I think we had a really good talk about the thing that I was going to say that Lytton was going to do. But together, I think we came up with a very fun second thing that he could do instead. But this is a content warning for very violent things happening to one person and a lot of self-harm. So if you don't like that, I am speaking slowly to give you some time to switch the channel. Okay, cool. So Linton Cortland says to you, you think you can deny the Red Queen? She hungers and she will be satisfied. And as he kind of like keeps you guys in place with his gun, he throws himself from the lip of this acid pit. And I think Nico, since you're kind of like looking over it anyway, you see as he nears the caustic liquid, just a dozen of these mimics rise up and enfold him. And they begin to kind of like meld together, like forming all these like intricate shapes and configurations as this let's say it's this 20-foot tall mimic man just like comes out of the acid pit and towers over you.
Well, crap.
Points for ingenuity, I guess.
And I think that it brings one of its massive fists down on. I'm gonna roll 1d4 because I love all of my players equally. It begins to slam its fist down on Nico, who is actually fairly close to it. Yeah. Nico, what are you doing to avoid this?
Doing to avoid this? Oh, shit. I am going to... Can I find a way to, like... I'm just thinking, like, can I make a trap? Can I cause a trap? Can I cause chaos? I'm trying any way to use disarm. I'm sorry. Okay.
Can I offer to throw you an unusual weapon that might act like a spike to hold its hand in place?
What you got, buddy?
If anything, I would have, you know, some kind of large magical stick. Sharpened to a point. Why
Go
not?
on, man.
I think Baxter pulls out of his bag an unreasonably long stick. You've no idea how he packed this thing in there. It's like, you know, like maybe like a good solid 4 feet into a bag that fits 3. And you're just like...
I love that Baxter is the kid who's like, comes home from school and then there's just leaves in their backpack. No books, just leaves.
100% how Baxter was.
Was.
How Baxter is. And I mean, you probably can see that this thing has been used in his research for the fake meat. Like, there's probably a little bit of leftover char from some of the bakes he's made, like as a skewer. But the end is sharpened to a point and it's serrated along the shaft.
Well, you know what they say about beggars and choosers. And I guess I catch this unusual tool and just thrust it up as I'm about to be crushed. That being said, Baxter, do you care much for this stick?
Oh, not the slightest.
Perfect.
You can get
So
rid of that
I'm
thing.
going to try to go in a thrust up motion and also like dodge roll in one go so that I snap it so that it's stuck in, which constitutes breaking an item which is under disable.
No.
No!
Because specifically, the breaking of the item isn't the key part of this action. It's
Fine.
embedding it into this monster's
Then what
fist.
would you say it is?
It sounds like a brawl, but if you have
mean-
an argument for other things, then I can
Nico,
do
we
that.
need to get you in that gym. We need you working on your fitness.
I am playing a jack of all trades. I have 1 in everything except for craft, and I only have 2 in survey and disable. So sure, brawl, prowl, whatever you want it to be. What's my
Desperate standard.
and is this a help, Baxter? Okay, great. I
Would
will
you
be
like
adding an
to-
extra die.
Push yourself or take a bargain.
No, sir. I'm adding an extra die,
Okay.
and that is all. And I got a 6.
Nice. Yeah, you didn't need it. Yeah. You do just that. You put this spike into this this fist made out of like dozens, maybe hundreds of separate mimics. And I think in the doing, you are able to kind of kill a few of the key mimics holding this this hand together, and they kind of just like fall apart on you, and they start like raining down on you. But yeah, they're about the size of your forearm, and they look like slugs.
Ew.
So it's fairly easy to kind of like avoid them falling on you. And the ones that are still alive kind of like make their way back into the acid pit. But it looks like the kind of the end of this creature's arm is just a bunch of these like smaller grasping hands, kind of looking for the parts they once used to hook up to.
Oh, shit. Oh, wait, shit. Oh, fuck. I'm so dense, but everything makes sense now.
Huh?
The sheep with the hands at the World's Fair, where Deuteronomy was running his bullshit.
Dude!
The hands are like a trademark of the Red Queen.
Because they're all just like linking themselves together.
Oh, I hate it.
To be fair, all of those creatures were very like stark white. Even the weird flying snake.
All right, I don't trust any of them.
Okay.
So yeah, really quick, speaking of that, I'm gonna like tap in. Y'all got this. I'm gonna tap in really quick to let me call up. I don't want to say white mommy, but let me call up my queen mommy, my mommy queen.
Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm gonna call her up.
You feel the attention of some sort of unearthly being.
So this is what you were talking about was the Red Queen. I'm putting 2 and 2 together.
I have 2 sisters.
Yeah, but yeah, I get that. I don't have any actually. God bless. But right now I'm dealing with her and her people. And I'm also dealing with the fact that apparently my father is the head priest. Y'all got priests? What is the deal?
Is this really what you want to be asking me right now?
No, I'm fully panicking. I'm sorry. I know why I'm apologizing to you. I'm not sorry.
No. I enjoy this. I will
You're
give
sick.
you the knowledge that you need. But you know what price I ask of you.
Now level with me. Are you gonna turn my whole body white? Cause I'm gonna be honest, I work really hard on my tan. I like my skin tone. I'm very proud of who I am.
It doesn't have to be.
Okay.
It can be whatever color you wish.
I mean, I do like being black. I think I'll stick with being black. Thank you.
But it will have whatever
I'm not, just so everybody knows, I'm not quiet because I'm considering this. I'm quiet because I'm shell shocked.
Nice, nice.
I'm shocked to my core. That's what this is.
So, as you're having this, was there something else you wanted to do, Josephine? Should we go to Tallulah and Baxter?
Yeah, no, I need to figure out what the fuck I'm gonna do because I feel like I can get her to help us, but I just need to figure out like what I need to ask.
Tallulah and Baxter, what are you guys doing?
I am shooting at the mimicstrosity.
Makes sense.
I've scooted myself back away from the pit on on my heels, and I'm like, I think I have not gotten up from the ground where Litton tossed me off of him. Sorry. Of him. But I am gonna point my fine and flashy pistols up at that thing and
Nice.
Try and sling.
Nice. Also, just really quick, Nico did roll a 6, so I am advancing the city moves clock.
Okay.
And can I support Tallulah in this action? Like, can we do a group action with the two of us where Baxter is kind of like managing your pistols and reloading and throwing you new pistols as you're shooting?
So are you doing a group action or are you helping her shoot this creature? Because if it's a group action, whoever the leader is will take grit damage based on the number of fails people get.
I don't have the grit for that, but I will take the help if you want to increase the effect.
I can take the grit.
But don't we... Okay. All right.
I mean, use an ability, but I can do it.
So what is our position?
Foresight.
This is a desperate standard.
Okay.
So
And
you
we
did
both
get
roll?
Yeah,
I think
we both roll.
Baxter's. Oh, are you helping or are you doing a group action?
I think he's leading the group action.
Got
I was
it.
proposing to lead the group action.
I see. Then
So
how
we
are you
both-
taking charge here, Baxter? If Tallulah is the one shooting.
I think Baxter is throwing pistols at Tallulah that are fully loaded and pointing to where the thing needs to be shot.
Okay.
Kind of like watching the reaction and shooting at particular joints. Places.
Okay.
Because Tallulah's got the aim,
Advising.
Baxter's got the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Nice sibling moment.
All right.
We're desperate standard.
Yep.
With
I'm gonna
Sling,
do
I
it.
believe.
That's a 6 for me.
So you guys at least succeeded.
Victory.
And Baxter got a 3. So Baxter take 1 grit
Okay.
as Tallulah. Which part of this mimic conglomeration would you like to get rid of? Hand, head.
Yeah, wherever Baxter's pointing, but I'm thinking it might be useful to take its legs out.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
You take out one of its legs, kind of at the knee joint, which is just level with the lip of the pit.
Nice.
And in doing that, the entire creature becomes unbalanced, and it kind of like falls into the pit, so that it only its shoulders and its head are kind of like what you guys have to deal with. But it is sweeping its arms around, trying to catch all of you and tip you into the acid. So everyone needs to do something to try to avoid it's one terrible, disgusting, fleshy arm.
Whoa. Well, if you don't mind me starting out, I'll as soon as the knee goes out, I'm gonna flatten out on the ground and roll further towards the cave walls.
Nice.
So can I roll brawl to like toss myself across
That
the
makes
cave?
sense. Yeah, that's pretty physical. Yeah.
Thanks. Position?
Desperate standard.
All right, cool. That's a 5.
Nice. You. Okay. Yeah. Let's remember that's a 5, and then we can keep going around the fam. Also, Tallulah, because you got a 6, yeah, and Miss Crane is able to get more work done. What is everyone else doing to avoid this creature? John, you are muted.
Nope.
Oops. Nope.
Josephine, do you have an idea?
Yeah. Oh God, these are not my strong points. I mean, Josephine really only has herself in this moment. I don't think it's fair, especially since like her magical instrument is being like used at this time. I don't think it's fair to say she casts a spell. So I'm just going to roll a prowl and try to like just jump to safety, like hurl myself.
I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Desperate standard.
Okay.
Good luck.
Thanks.
All right. Let's remember that.
Yep, that's a 3.
So, I can, I guess, roll a prowl as well. If I can reach a little bit,
Of course,
I'd like to
always.
survey for a route out of here.
Huh. Are you surveying? Well, so the situation is that this thing is going to like trip you into the acid if you don't succeed. So I think surveying for a route out of this cavern might be like the move after this.
Well, I was thinking specifically, like, you know how sometimes like a hero will just effortlessly dodge because they found the right route?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Do you mind if I kind of like reskin this as you just find like a depression in the floor that'll help you just like
Oh, that's perfect.
Okay.
I love that. That's exactly the skin I want.
Nice.
Desperate standard.
And this is survey.
6.
Nice. Got a 6. Yeah, Baxter, you find like the perfect kind of there's almost a fissure in the ground that you just like your legs were like this over it, and then you just like go like this and like hop in as it passes over both you and Liam, to be clear.
Liam is with me?
Of course.
Oh my god, I should be like level 12. I don't know.
He's been so fucking useless.
Are you joking?
But he did the airplane lights.
He did do the airplane lights. And he stopped Litton from shooting Baxter again.
Yeah, he did shine light in Litton's eyes.
Fine.
Nico, what are you doing? How are you avoiding this
Fuck,
sweep?
I don't know. I don't have much I can do unless I can finagle my way into surveying like John did.
Yeah, you can do that. That's fine.
All right, I'm gonna also look for, I guess, instead of, because I'm a psychopath, I'm gonna look for, instead of a crack in the ground, I'm gonna look for a like divot in the cliffside over the acid that I can just like
Nice.
hop down to.
Okay. Yeah, let's do it.
What are my things?
Desperate standard.
Naturally. Oh, that's how it's done, baby.
Nice. Yeah,
That's
you do
how
it.
it's done.
I will say, since at least one person got a 6 on this, I am advancing that. Let's see. So Tallulah got a mixed success. So you were able to kind of to rush towards the edges of this this cavern. But the thing is that when you get there, when you get there, I think that there is a like your foot kind of gets caught by this massive hand, and it kind of like trips you. So you kind of like go sprawling into the wall of this cavern. So take the level 1 harm, bruised. Josephine, however, you got a 3. So you are swept over the edge of this pit. You are still hanging on. But it is precarious for you. Nico, from your vantage point on this ledge in the pit, you can see Josephine, but she is just out of arm's reach. What does everyone want to do?
Cry.
I will say Josephine, you don't have grit, right?
I mean, hey, everybody's got to get a stigma sometime, huh?
I was gonna say you can try to resist.
I don't know if that's how that
but-
works.
Yeah.
Hello, I would like to intervene.
Yeah.
Hi, yes, hello. I have an ability called God Save Me from My Friends. This ability says that I may expend a special armor to resist a consequence for a teammate, or push myself for a long-term project. When I use it, I do not have to be present, but say how we prepared for this situation.
That's really, I love that. Yeah, okay.
So, here's what I did.
Okay.
I was playing with Deuteronomy Emerson's stuff when we had it in the room. We were just like
We
fiddling
still
around,
have a bunch of his stuff, yes.
Two
I was
pieces,
just-
yeah.
poking around, and I kind of was playing with the enchantment magic that comes with it. And I found a particular enchantment that pushes you across the room when you like sit on it properly, like a whoopee cushion style deal here. But I did
So my
it
dad has a
wrong.
magic carpet.
But I did it wrong. And
Uh-huh.
so it happens to be that the way that I configured this, only if you bend at a particular angle will it activate, instead of being sit down. Baxter was trying to play a practical joke on Josephine by placing it on the tailcoats of her equipment. But in this case, it pushes her up. She hits the angle and pushes her up over the ledge.
Yeah, I'm like
Through wind.
awkwardly swinging and like kicking my legs, and I just somehow managed to like kick myself into a pike, and I boom. Like,
Right. And you like comically slap yourself on the wall or something, but you know, like,
yeah.
The cartoon shenanigans.
I love.
I'll drink to that.
I love this because did you guys ever watch New Girl? I forget which character it is, but like the
that
character's
girl?
like, sorry,
I was making a bad joke.
But
Who's
the-
that girl?
nice. But the character was like, I don't know how to play pranks. Either I go like too
Oh,
soft
Winston.
or too. It was Winston. Yeah, you're right. Either it's something like I moved one of the things in your room 1 centimeter to the left, or I got you convicted of murder.
right.
There was one, I think, where he got Nick registered as a sex offender as a
Yeah.
prank.
Yeah. To be clear, please don't do that to your friends. That is not a good prank. We are not condoning this. So,
Yeah.
Baxter.
Yeah, so Josephine goes shooting out, hits into a wall, and like staggers herself.
He got pranked.
Baxter, does this mean that you have to roll to see if you take crit damage?
I do not. The only thing that it happens is I lose my special armor.
Nice. All right.
Well,
We've kind of been treating it as like a +1, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josephine, yeah, you're out of the pit.
Oh my god.
okay. I was wondering when that thing was gonna finally go off. You've been sitting in chairs for weeks.
What are you talking about?
Oh.
You know what? I don't want to hear it. Thank you. Whatever you did, thank you.
I like hop up and like give a knuckle bump Baxter. I'm like, nice.
Can I like check on fucking Riley and see what the fuck is she doing?
How are you checking?
Oh, I guess she's still behind the glass. Never mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you could send a little butterfly over there to check for you.
Please do. Yes.
React.
Is this Keith or is this the Queen?
Is there a difference at this point, honestly?
I hate that.
I
Not a
need you to
fan of that
reflect.
question.
I need you to reflect on the toxicity of that.
I've reflected. It's all good. Thank you.
Don't worry, we run this by HR. HR is Keith.
I like that you actually engaged with it and approved it. That's delightful.
Yeah.
Stab.
God,
It's
it's just
the fucking-
as thoughtful as a racist YouTuber. My God.
It feels like the friend group equivalent of, yeah, it's fine.
But thanks for the
Okay.
check-in, bestie.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Text the group
yeah,
chat
you-
how it goes.
Yeah, you definitely should text your ex. Yes, definitely. That's
And then share screenshots.
Yes. Oh my god, yes, it would be so good. They're definitely like,
sick and demented. Okay. So, sorry, so much happened, and I was actually very much sitting here coping with the fact that Josephine was almost gonna die. So, Riley's working on her little stuff. There was the acid pit. Mimicries taken care of. Yes.
No, it's still got its one arm. It's still like going after you guys.
Great. Okay. Okay.
Anyway.
Don't want to use any the butterflies on this. No, I'm
Sure?
I'm trying to decide if I want to cast a spell or if I want to shoot. The butterflies got absorbed the last time. Didn't they?
I mean, that's not a bad thing. You don't know what
You know
happens
what?
when they get absorbed.
You know what? You're right. From one persona user to another. Let's get into it. Yeah. Josephine's going to slip back and just, okay, remember when I know you laughed at me. Also, I'm gonna level with you really quick. You have a horrendous laugh. It is unappealing. Back to this whole hierarchy thing. All seriousness, if I ask the butterflies to do something for me, would they?
Find out.
Okay. And Josephine is going to try to summon the butterflies to swarm this mimic monster.
This sounds like a roll. What skill are you using?
I would love to use command.
Okay. Can we get like a little bit? Is this like a mental sort of command? Are you yelling like the Wicked Witch of the West? Oh yeah, go ahead.
Josephine Emerson, the White Witch.
Hi, my pretties. Go ahead. Sorry.
I do think like physically it's like that. Like I think Josephine is just like sitting there like, I pray to God that this doesn't make me look stupid. And she had already thrown off her hat. So I think like, and she knows that they came from her hair. So I think what Josephine's going to do is she's going to like take off her pigtails, like remove her pigtails. So now her hair is just fully like freely floating, almost as if she was like in water. And she's going to like extend her hands and try to like will the butterflies to fly forward and attack this creature.
It's giving Storm, and I love that.
Yeah, it is, huh? If Storm controlled bugs.
Mm-hmm.
If Storm and that one dude from Naruto. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
Say that, but I don't know his name.
Is it? It's not Chino, is it? It's not.
He was the one with the
truly have no idea.
shades. He was always carrying that thing around on his back.
He was not carrying a thing on his back. He only had shades.
Got it.
Did he have a thing on? I don't know why I'm
Phobia in
acting.
his hands.
You're talking about Gara?
No, the
No,
bug
he was the
guy.
Sandman. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Gara
I
has a
also-
thing on his
What
back.
Keith is talking, yeah.
I think I am thinking of Gara with the gourd on his back. I think
I
you're
mean,
Yeah.
he's the hot one, so.
also true. Yeah. Let's keep going.
Yeah, I have
Liv
to
is
move
gonna
past
cry.
that. I have to move past that. That was abysmal. That was so disappointing. Anyway, I've never been more disappointed in you. What are my positions?
I don't know who she's talking to, and I don't want to find out. This is Desperate Standard.
Okay. Am I getting any push from my patron?
Absolutely not.
Okay. So risky standard,
Desperate Standard.
desperate standard.
Would you like a push? Would you like a bargain? Or is anyone helping Josephine?
I don't think anybody can help me with this.
That's fair. Yeah.
What would the bargain be?
Oh. Your father hears about this incident.
What? Do you think that scares me?
Devil's bargain. This is just a bargain.
What are you talking about?
No, this is great. Bring
Seriously,
your
fuck that
father
man.
into the loop. Let him know that
My-
we're ruining his plans.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? I'm not scared of my father. I'm
Flaunt
gonna
your
beat that
success.
old man's ass.
Flaunt your success,
Right.
babe.
Okay. So right now it's desperate and
Standard.
what was the other one? Okay, I'm gonna change it to risky standard.
Fair enough.
Are you fucking with me? I got a 4.
You do it.
Of course.
What does it feel like to command these bugs, Josephine?
Sorry, Devin's absolutely right. Happy Father's Day to Deuteronomy Emerson, but also fuck him.
Yeah.
What does this look like?
What does this feel like as you're commanding these butterflies? Is it like 1,000 different voices, like responding to your command? Is it like one voice? Is it like pushing back water? Is it like piling up sand? What does it feel like?
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
If you had to associate a sound with the White Queen,
Mhm.
what do you think that sound would be?
I think it would be every person and every living creature saying or making a sound. Saying something or making a sound.
So, okay. So just like a cacophony of voices.
Yes. It is all the voices.
Interesting. Then yeah, I think like as the butterflies all fly, do the butterflies themselves make a noise?
No.
Like do they like? Okay, so they're silent. They don't
Not
like
to
make
the-
the sound of flapping.
Oh, well, yeah. They do
Yeah.
make the sound of flapping, but no like other noise, yeah.
Right, yeah. So, okay, so everybody else hears like the flapping of the butterfly wings, which like because there's so many of them, I'm sure is very loud. Josephine does not hear the flapping. Every time one of these butterflies beats their wings, she hears this noise, this phenomenon that Keith described. So as they're pouring out from her hair, which is right by her ears, and swarming out from around her, she is literally enveloped by this cacophony, this terrible, terrible, like orchestra of noise.
That is terrifying, and I fucking love it.
You're
And-
welcome, I guess.
And as it does, as the butterflies all swarm from the air, kind of like around this cavern, and then like swarming up from Josephine's hair, this mimic creature opens its mouth, and all of the butterflies fly into it because it starts to part of the this huge mimic creature begins to crumble, like the head kind of like cracks in half along the lines of its mouth, and the upper skull part kind of like falls back into the acid. But then the lower part, and it's one hand, the mimics that make up the rest of this creature start to like meld together, and they start to meld with the acid in the pit. And then this like weird webbing of muscle and flesh starts to spread from this strange like creature that just like exists now in this pit. And it's starting to spread kind of like a across the floor of this cavern, and up along the walls and along the ceiling. It stopped moving, but Josephine, this cacophony of sound is still playing on a loop, and it's coming from this strange thing that is now writhing at the center of this room. It went through kind of the color of dried blood before its skin cracked, and underneath it looks pink, almost like newborn, like the skin of a newborn. But the flesh beneath it is writhing. It's almost like, it kind of looks like a sack made of flesh that's containing a bunch of other creatures.
I so badly want to do something, but I can't think of a way Josephine within her skill set would be able to do it. But I really want her to make these butterflies explode.
Okay, but you know what's going on here?
Yeah, you seen Josephine just like fully like in a power pose, hair flying, turn around, just
You never tell me you could do that. No,
I'm handling things, okay?
you gotta teach me how to do that.
Oh, and Josephine, the butterflies won't stop coming from your hair.
Okay. Everybody calm down.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am calm. You got this under control, right?
I do.
What is everyone else doing?
Can I shoot that? Should I not shoot that? What the fuck is that?
Beats the hell out of me.
Baxter!
You cut over to Baxter, and he's got like some vials out, like taking scrapings off.
Baxter,
the walls.
put that away.
Teeth begin growing like along lines, just like random curling, like swirling lines on this on the surface of this creature.
Oh, excellent.
Wait. So these butterflies are coming from Josephine's
Yeah.
hair at the very least. Maybe her hair's a portal, maybe they're of her, I don't know. Can I use them to conduct lightning from the inside?
You can roll.
I'm just trying to take this thing out.
This is Desperate Limited.
Famously not glass magic. You said Desperate Limited?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what? No, I'm gonna think of a different way.
Okay.
You have to think smarter, not harder.
Who wants to do something?
Who's closest to me? Maybe
Among
Liam?
your family?
Family plus Liam.
Then I will say it is Baxter and Liam who have like crawled out of their little hideout.
All right, I'm gonna try and get. Could I get a help from Liam?
Yeah. What are you trying to do?
All right, I'm gonna shove my lantern over to him and point at the thing. Say, chuck it on my mark. And then ready my pistols and count them down. Right. 3, 2, 1.
And he
Fucking
it.
throw it!
Yeah, he throws it.
Okay. And I'm gonna try and shoot at it just as it's like gonna connect and hopefully ignite some of the combustible fluid inside
I like this. I like that.
for greater effect.
Yeah, Liam counts as a help, so you
Okay.
can use that however you like.
All right.
But I will start a Liam clock as he starts to look a little tired.
He's a gentle being. He doesn't adventure.
The little baby.
He is a little baby. Can confirm.
What's my position?
Desperate standard.
Okay, I'm gonna make that desperate great with a hopeful explosion. That's a 5.
Nice. You do it. As this burning oil starts to spread along the flesh of this weird, strange amalgam of creatures, it begins to grow mouths that just start screaming. And it just like
Is it the same scream as the butterflies?
No.
Oh, okay.
It is less voices, but it is still a multiplicity of voices. Is that anyway?
A multitude?
A multitude, thank you. Yeah, and it is just like writhing in this pit that is hopefully going to be its deathbed. But I will I will turn up this clock. As the city begins to move, you all see a shadow of Riley Crane against Josephine's glass. She is trapped behind this burning flesh creature.
Oh shit.
Oh, fuck.
All right. It's fine. We got it.
Who would like to do something?
I guess me. Shit. I can break shit. That's what I'm good at. So, is she still like behind acid too?
No, the acid has turned into the flesh of this creature. So she's trapped behind flesh.
Great. So there's a wall of flesh, a wall of glass, and then there she is, somehow trapped behind that.
Yes.
Well, she's a pretty capable mage, so I bet if she can at least get her way through glass, she can do something. So I am going to 100% use disable to try and shatter this glass by let's see, what would be a fun way to do that?
You still have the spike, or at least the handle of it.
Yeah, but I also have my entire inventory that I haven't used
Fair enough.
other than my sword. So I guess demolition tools would be the easiest way to do it. Yeah, fuck it. Demolition tools.
Do you
I'm gonna-
have dynamite?
Sure, why not? I think that... No, instead I have a cartoon bomb. A black bomb with a fuse.
I love it.
Which
Yeah,
I'm going to light and just like chuck. I go, Ms. Crane, duck! It'll damage the creature and it'll damage the
Let's do it, Link.
glass.
You got this.
What's my stuff?
Desperate Standard.
Of course.
You're welcome. I'm practically giving out XP.
You're right. I should have been taking all those desperate rolls, but I get scaled.
I'm gonna push myself so that I get an extra die.
You do it. Ooh, did I ever say what Miss Crane's magical specialty was?
I don't think you've mentioned it.
Oh, perfect.
I was gonna ask in the post show, so.
So the bomb explodes, destroying the glass and leaving sort of like a crater in the flesh monster around the impact zone. And this this sheet of darkness just moves along the crack in the glass and up the side of the wall. And it kind of coalesces around where Tallulah, Baxter, Nico, where all of you are standing. And from it steps Miss Riley Crane, and she says, "All right, good work. Looks like we have everything in hand. Good work, everyone." And then she looks at the butterflies that are just pouring from Josephine's hair, and she says, "Can you get that under control at all? Because otherwise we're going to be overrun by these things."
Josephine takes her hair ties and tries to make little buns out of her pigtails.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna hop up from the ground finally, like brush myself off, and kind of get in Riley Crane's face because I don't think I've met her yet.
No.
Have you guys not that? Interesting.
No, they haven't.
She
met.
can control herself. This is Josephine Emerson. Do you know who you're talking to?
Ah, Tallulah, this is our employer for this job, Ms. Riley Crane.
She
I
does
don't
kind
care
of
who
like,
she is. Josephine is a goddamn savant when it comes to magic. She can do whatever she wants.
Yeah, she's got a
You
point.
see Josephine desperately grabbing her hat and like trying to put it on to like.
Riley Crane is just like smiling enigmatically as Tallulah like just keeps going on, listing Josephine's like accomplishments and like singing her praises, etc., etc.
Josephine graduated top of her class from Vermont. That is a fancy ass city. They don't let just anyone in there. She was valedictorian. You know what that means? We don't get shit like that out here in Terrapin's Gulch.
Actually, I don't know what valedictorian means. Can you tell me? Meanwhile, Josephine, the butterflies aren't stopping.
Can y'all stop, please? Can y'all just calm down, please? Listen. We'll figure something out. I promise it's cozy in there. Can you just calm down?
This is a roll. This has to be something. What is it?
Baxter wants to make a roll.
Are you gonna try to capture one of my butterflies?
Oh, I mean, in a manner of speaking, yes.
Oh my god.
So I think Baxter wants to, so good news. Some of that XP you were doling out in Desperate got me another re-tick.
Nice.
And so I would like to understand Josephine's hair. I'd like to know how I can stop the pouring forth of these demonic creatures from her head.
Baxter starts looking up YouTube videos on how to style black hair. Like, he just gets really good at braiding.
Literally on his phone, just...
Yeah.
I need to know everything.
Okay, so we're gonna take an aloe vera, we're gonna slice it, we're gonna pull all the gel.
What an ally, truly.
What is my position?
This is Desperate Standard.
Okay. I'm feeling pretty good about this. I do, however, want to push myself for great effect, and I'm going to use an ability called Foresight, where I can not take a stigma and instead reduce myself to 1 before the stigma when I would cross that grit threshold.
Oh, I see. For some reason I thought you could only use Foresight like twice.
So it's different abilities. Twice per run I can assist a teammate,
see.
but whenever I run out of grit, instead of suffering a stigma, I can come back with 1 grit.
Okay. So you like push yourself to the edge of exhaustion.
I'm like remembering sheets of paper I scrapped together in the library years ago about how to do whatever magics I'm doing.
And I think the thing that keeps you grounded is like Liam's hand on your back saying, "You can do this, Baxter. I believe in you."
Babe, I know I can do it.
Alex getting actual flashbacks, like little PTSD.
No, this is like...
I got a 4.
This is too real.
But I have a great effect.
You do have a great effect. Baxter, you see that the butterflies are being created from the what's called jellyfish tendril hair that Josephine has now. And you see like these tendrils are about as thick as like your pointer finger. And they're just creating these butterflies. But you are able to figure out that like while they're doing this kind of their own volition, Josephine still has a little bit of control here, since this is nominally still her body.
Josephine, you're doing a great job. I want you to know, like, everything you've done, truly spectacular magic, something I've never seen, read about maybe in the most deep of mythological books. And I want you to know you have every ounce of power you need to stop this. I'm looking at it right here. I've done it in a braid, and I think if you just make it stop, you can do it.
Josephine nods, and she's going to. It's gonna be a command roll, but I think it's much more of an internal thing. I think Josephine like closes her eyes and tries to calm herself, because I think part of it is that she truly is panicked. Like, this has been such a high octane exchange that she just needs to center herself and relax. She hears Tallulah yelling her accolades in the back as sort of like this demented pep talk, like, and she's going to try to still herself. And, you know, there's nothing in this world that Josephine Emerson cannot control. What are my positions for this?
What skill are you using? Also, welcome to Gut Punch RP and your raiding party. Hello.
Hello. Coming in on a roll. This is going to be a command roll.
Okay, then this is risky standard.
Okay.
I think the worst has passed at this point.
Okay. And do I get a help from John's action, or?
John, are you helping?
Wait, was that a help, or?
I mean, I tried to pivot my role into a help.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I think
then
I don't-
that is help. Yeah.
I don't have the grit to help, but if we can count my role as a help role.
I will say
Yeah.
you did roll a 4, and I am holding that consequence for later.
Okay, fine. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna give myself a +1 then.
Don't have an ability to save us, I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. There's a 4.
Okay. Huh.
Maybe like some of them, but not all of them.
Do I? You know what? Fuck it. Let's just go for it. All of the butterflies kind of rise up from wherever they were, wherever they had landed, and they kind of like swarm in a circle around you, Josephine, before
Okay.
they begin to just like dive back into your scalp, and they begin to just like start disappearing. They reincorporate back into whatever your hair has become. And Tallulah, you're still berating Miss Crane, and she's stopped like looking at you in an amused way, and she's like looked past you at this cloud of accursed butterflies disappearing, and she's looking incredibly impressed. Liam at this point has the little guy's just tuckered out, and I think that he's just like
Liam gonna go
leaning up.
Mimi's.
Yeah, Liam is just like leaning up against the wall of this cavern, kind of being like, this is too much, this is wild, this is crazy. Josephine is still a person. She hasn't lost herself the way that other accursed people have. And yeah, this is just it's kind of a miracle at this point. But Josephine, the thing that you hear in your head is all of these multitude, this cacophony of voices, just like laughing, as all of these butterflies just like disappear.
Once everything is done and gone and taken care of, Josephine is going to style her hair back into her signature pigtails. She's going to put her hat back on, and then the glove that was hiding her hand, like her accursed hand, she is going to remove that. And she's going to... Yeah, no, fuck it, yeah. She is going to tap into this connection that she has.
Mm-hmm.
My father is apparently the high priest of your sister. Is there something that I should call myself? And, well, to you?
My sister has her own ideas. The two of us, we are one. And there is nothing more powerful than that.
Very well. Do you get along with your sister?
In a way,
I don't get along with my father.
perhaps the two of us can get along.
I'm starting to think the same way.
Josephine, you feel whatever a psychic handshake would feel like. So it is everyone kind of just like rushes back up as this flesh monster just like begins burning down into ashes. I think that eventually the mages of the symposium come down here and just starts filling in everything with earth and dirt to make sure like no one else gets this close to the mechanisms that run the walking part of your walking city. And if any of you want to help, that would be cool. I think at this point, all of you have earned an increase in your friendship with the Midnight Symposium. Riley
I'll mark that down.
Yeah, Riley Crane definitely advocates for you, saying these people went above and beyond. They're amazing, etc., etc. Oh no, Josephine, the clock is full. You guys,
the clock is full.
On the faction sheet, you guys get a +1. Yeah. But as you all get back home at the end of this terrible, disgusting, very weird day, I think the camera follows Baxter back to... Do you go back to the Sparrow home, or do you go to your lover's bungalow above your new restaurant?
I think we'd probably go back above the restaurant for now, because when Liam's in town, we don't hang out at the household because Jeremiah will kill us, literally.
Damn.
So
yeah, and I think that you guys, like Liam is super tired, so you help him, get ready to go to bed. And as you do that, the camera shifts and it focuses on Baxter's hat, specifically the ribbon that encircles the dome of his hat, as a pair of white butterfly wings start to poke up from them. And one white butterfly flutters up from its hiding place and alights on the test tube that Baxter was keeping the shadow material from the Black Queen. And this butterfly takes his proboscis and punctures the cork holding that vial closed. And it starts to drain this material. And its wings take on a gray, ethereal look. And that night, Baxter, both you and Liam dream of a queen dressed in gray, in robes like clouds and mist, who promises you everything if you would stay in her realm of dreams.
Okay, excellent.
Bessie, you better run. Alex is gonna beat your ass.
Thank you for joining us under the table. Let's do outro. Well, how's everyone feeling really quick? How's everyone doing? Y'all won. You did it. You saved your city from this massive guillotine that was about to crush it.
Fuck off.
I will say, is this our most successful episode to date?
Well, it depends on how much fucking doom we get next episode.
I mean, we did it. A new writer has appeared. Listen, I know I say this pretty often. That's because the season's so fucking good and juicy. Besties, you know you want to be watching this fucking Patreon content for this one, honey, okay?
Oh,
New
my God,
queen
the post-show.
dropped? Babe, wake up. New queen just dropped?
Can't believe it.
That's what we're going to be talking about for sure. Oh
I'm-
my God.
I'm so glad we got to this part of the lore at this point.
Well,
So
I
many
never imagined that color theory would play a part in this. Oh my
I
God,
literally
is there a pink-
Is there a pink queen? Is there a maroon queen?
I
I'm the
said
pink queen.
Stop giving
It's
him
me.
ideas.
It's me, Liv.
I
I'm
did-
the pink queen.
I did say when the mimics and these accursed butterflies merged, there was this fleshy pink creature that was left behind.
Oh no, we've got
Also-
a whole Venn diagram of awful on our hands.
Let's call her the Coral Queen because I like the alliteration and like pink is too whatever.
Let's just call her Cece.
Cece.
I hate Cece.
Are we spelling queen with
Yes!
Yeah.
I was hoping no one would notice.
CW. Yeah.
cunty coral?
W!
Oh my god.
Okay.
How's everyone doing?
Outros?
How's everyone doing?
I love it.
Um,
I'm having a good
But
time.
instead,
Yeah.
their outro.
Let's do outros. Let's start with let's start with John. Please tell us about yourself.
Hello. I'm John. I only stream here under the table, and this is a lovely group of folks. If you would like, I highly encourage you to check out any of their other streams. They all do lovely, amazing things in the tabletop and other areas. And if you would rather, well, not if you'd rather, you should probably do this and donate to your local food bank. There's lots of lovely places to go. Find your food bank. They really do the best work. They make sure people don't starve, and they're truly the most effective charity in the entire United States. It's mad, but it's great. Go and give them money.
Nice. Thank you. Liv, please tell us about yourself.
Hi, I'm the cutest girl you know, the cutest pal you know, and your newly dropped pink queen. The coral queen, she's something different. I'm the pink queen. Happy Pride, happy Wrath, happy Juneteenth. I'm not doing much at this time. I've been accused in the past of having a laundry list of shows and programs, and now I'm taking...
Which we support.
Thank you. And now there's not much. We just dropped a great Super Idols episode. Definitely recommend checking it out, listening to it. You can find... Oh, I guess I've never talked about it. You can find Super Idols wherever you get your podcasts, Apple, Spotify. But if you go to Aaron Cerise on YouTube, you can also see our videos there. And every time we release a video, Aaron does it as like a stream, like a live stream event. So it's very fun. We have like the character artwork, and it gets illuminated when characters speak, and then we also have our transformation artwork. I've never really talked about the Super Idol YouTube experience. It's a lot of fun. It's a very good time. Aaron and Kathleen, our editor, work their little butts off, so definitely recommend checking out a live release, because like people are in comments and chatting. It's a very good time. So yeah, I do Super Idols. That drops once a month. Definitely check it out. It is a music magical if BTS had magical girl powers, there you go. That's the whole fucking concept. If
I will say I do subscribe to it. It is a very good podcast.
Yeah. And maybe Keith is even in some content. But definitely follow me, check out what's coming down the pipeline. Into Deep will return sometime. I'm sure Parliament of Owls will return sometime. Strix U is almost done with pre-filming. And there might be another little project coming up. Who knows? Maybe a project that's a little close to home.
Guilty, please tell us about yourself.
What could they be talking about? Anyway, hi. I have been and continue to be Guilty. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight. You can find me on twitch.tv/guiltycosplay, either Sundays or Tuesdays for the month of July, because, you know, moving and stuff. But starting in August, everyone needs to harass Devin to have me in the studio for TPC streams. So it's gonna be amazing. Very excited for that. Check out our Patreon. I'm going to be dropping a whole bunch of links there very soon. So enjoy that content, baby.
Fancy. Alex, please tell us about yourself.
Hello everyone. It's me, Alex, the one that you know as Alex. You can find me literally anywhere on the internet with Cobalt Gear. It's my username everywhere, like for better and worse. I just found a 12-year-old YouTube comment of mine. You can see that on my Twitter. Always be plugging. But aside from that, I would like to shout out. Last week I shouted out going to therapy. Highly recommend. Had a very successful and useful session this week, personally. I do stream here on Twitch. I'm planning on getting back into that because I was a little out of the game for a bit. And finally, I would like to shout out Sabrina the Teenage Witch is on Hulu. I've been enjoying it. I've been doing a little bit of a rewatch. Bit of a niche cult classic, one might say. It's a fun time. That's it. I'm not gonna engage
Rewatches are
in anything
fun.
else. Yeah.
Rewatches are fun.
That final season, though.
I have yet to see it. We'll see.
Okay. Good luck.
I'll come back with a review.
I would love to hear it. And I have been your host, Keith. You can find me here on Under the Table on Sundays playing Dungeons & Dragons. And you can find me next Monday here trying to play almost every other TTRPG with this very amazing crew. And hopefully Tim will be back by then. He'll be back from his straight hiatus. Yeah, please join us. And please don't hesitate to say a hi on Discord. I think we had some talk about a Cthulhu WWE game at some point. So if you want to know what that's about, yeah, join our Discord. But for tonight, we will be rating Vorpal Tales, who looks like they are playing Delta Green, which I have heard of but don't know the details about. So please send them some love from us, and we will see you next week. Bye.